Disturbing new findings about Russia's war in Ukraine. The United Nations reporting there's been more than 5,000 civilian casualties in Ukraine since the war began.
Yeah, that's a number the agency believes will grow much higher. The UN now finding evidence Russia appears to be deliberately targeting civilians, actions they say amount to war crimes. ABC's Justin Finch with more in Washington.
Haunting images emerging from Ukraine. In Bucha, long lines as people try to identify loved ones killed by Russia's military offensive. Mass graves uncovered in a city left largely destroyed and desolate. The United Nations reporting it's verified more than 2,300 Ukrainian civilians killed and nearly 3,000 injured since the start of the war. The agency's human rights chief admitting the true number of dead and wounded is certainly much higher. Those casualties blamed on Russian troops indiscriminately targeting civilians and soft sites like schools and hospitals, actions the UN says amounts to war crimes. In eastern Ukraine, a race against time.
The enemy is conducting offensive operations in the Eastern Operational Zone, the primary purpose of which is to establish complete control over the territory of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions.
Ukraine's defense ministry spokesman saying Russian troops are firing missiles and bombs in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, an effort to achieve President Vladimir Putin's objective of linking those territories to Crimea to gain a strategic military advantage. The U.S.'s first round of $800 million in military aid continues to arrive in Ukraine. Heavy artillery to shore up its fight, howitzers, tactical ghost drones, and armed personnel carriers, and more equipment. In Mariupol, though Putin claims Russian troops control the southeastern city, President Biden casts doubt on that, and the city's mayor says Ukrainian forces are still holding on. Next week, the UN Secretary General is due to hold a working meeting with Russia's defense minister and is expected to meet directly with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.